Hi guys, it's GM the Life Coach. I'm just going to do a bonus episode today, so I'll get back to the Meghan Markle business soon. and we're going to talk about Sheffield students getting paid to tackle racist language on campus. All right, let's see what this article says. A university is to hire 20 of its own students to challenge language on campus that could be seen as racist. University of Sheffield is to pay students to tackle so-called microaggressions, which it describes as subtle but offensive comments. Can you imagine? They will be trained to lead healthy conversations about preventing racism on campus and in student accommodation. Vice-Chancellor Cohen Lamberts said the initiative wanted to change the way people think about racism. How about that? The students will be paid £9.34 per hour as race equality champions. What kind of foolishness is this? Working between 2 and 9 hours per week to tackle microaggressions in the university. So what they're saying is when someone makes a comment and, the ones where they're kind of slyly being racist towards you, but, they're trying to laugh it off. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing. They're saying these people will pick it up and actually try and coach these people to talk properly. This is a university when people got to be studying, yeah? All right, cool. These are described as comments or actions which might be unintentional, quote unquote, unintentional, but which can cause offense to a minority group. So let's see examples of these, of what it means by microaggressions, such as, stop making everything a race issue, man. When you have a conversation, you're actually talking about something that's true, and then we're going to stop making it a race issue. Why are you searching for these things to be offended about? Because it offended me, and I'm not actually searching, because it's actually rude what they said. Where are you really from? Actually, I'm from Jamaica, and your face, what's your problem? What's your problem? I don't want to hear about your holiday to South Africa. It's nowhere near where I'm from. So what can I do? What are you getting in my business for? Being compared to black celebrities that I look nothing like. I don't understand that. I'm confused by that one. That's weird. Rather than being about controlling people's speech, university says it is opening up a conversation. Okay, if it's moving forward, yeah? Because obviously there's racism in all walks of life, and when you're young or you're going to uni, you're not used to probably getting certain racism and certain language, because people live in different parts of the country where, London is, where I am from, is quite multicultural. But when you go on the outskirts of England, there's not many black people. So the people that are around of different nationalities are very far and few between. Yeah, they're really spaced out. So people kind of treat people bad when they are talking to them and don't really have any respect. It says the equality roles are being created in response to demand from students, training them how to help their peers understand racism and its impact. Well, I have to commend them a little bit on that. I have to commend them a bit. At least they're trying, or someone is. We think it's important to it's important. Can't get this word out. We think it's important to be open and honest about racism, said Professor Lamberts. A report last autumn from the Equality and Human Rights Commission warned that racism was a common occurrence for some students, with incidents of name-calling, physical attacks and racist material on campus. Can you imagine what's going on in these campuses with these untrained young people? The Equality Watchdog said the universities did not want to face up to the scale of the problem because of fears it could harm their reputations. See, remember, this is what it all boils down to: money, okay? Universities are run on money. So if they start looking bad, they're not going to make money. People are not going to want to come to the universities because they know that it's a racist environment. Most people in the universities, lots of them are from different countries as well. And it used to be the so-called EU states used to come over and, get education here and then, go back to their countries and do what they need to do. And so people here get a bit resentful, what are you coming here taking our education and then taking our jobs and blah, 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 the old rhetoric that keeps being said. Racism is a thing with education. I think it's partly to do with the way people are brought up, where they are regionally. So where they're regionally, because it makes a difference sometimes. And it's all about knowing that, we can all work together. And we don't always have to like each other. But I have to think you have to respect for other people. That's all you need to have. And when you have respect for other people, you can have your thoughts of how you feel about them, but you don't have to say them and let the other person know. You don't have to. You can just keep it in your head, whatever you want, whatever you feel. Those don't come out into actions. You're killing people and whatever. Like there was a gay couple that got attacked the other day for some young boys who decided that they didn't like what they saw. These two men holding hands, and they attacked them. And obviously that's wrong. That's totally wrong. That's totally wrong. But everyone's allowed to have their point of view. One of the things that's happening these days is or society is pushing you towards the views you should have. And a lot of the views, what society is trying to push you is for tolerance, yes, but also it's to, sometimes some people feel that it's molding certain people's views before they even get a chance to know what they're even, what they're even sanctioning for themselves. But yeah, it's crazy how the way society is these days. There is two types of society as well. There's one online. That's an online world. That's a whole thing. And there's offline, okay, where there is the real world, right? And people in the real world are much more different than people online. People online have these mad high standards that no one in the real world could actually, keep up or bring alive, yeah? Could keep up and keep it going every single day. That is just nuts, yeah? And then in the real world, we forget that we have to be, everything is tangible. We can touch, feel, smell things. And in the digital realm, there's no such thing. You can say what you want, be who you want to be. There's no rules really, other than maybe say something really bad, someone might take down your comment, but it doesn't stop you from going to another site and doing the same thing. And you can be who you want and spread those views and spread your hate. In the real world, people will not like it, and they will exactly defend themselves if they feel that they've been threatened. So what do you think about Sheffield students being paid to tackle racist language on campus? Do you think it's a good thing, bad thing? Do you feel like it's something that should be more widespread? Should they do something like that in schools where they incentivize kids to to change their language, change their way that they interact with each other? What do you think? What do you think of this particular thing? It's going to be going on and keep going. So let's see. So we've got this. We've got the chicken shops. We've got the initiatives with the people putting messages in the chicken boxes. We've got all this, the stop and search stuff that they're doing, and the police stop and searching more kids when they're doing whatever they're doing. I'm just waiting for get stop and search one day. That's what I'd say. Anyway, listen, I want to thank you for tuning in. This is the GM, the Life Coach. I also do life coaching, so if you want to get involved with that, just search me out online. I'm GM, the Life Coach online. If you want to get more episodes of GM, the Life Coach podcast, then you know what to do. Put the search name in there, GM, the Life Coach podcast, all one word, and you'll find me, man. I'm about. So check out the website online. If you want a session, then just sign up. And then we'll go from there, okay? And if you have anything that's on your mind and you want us to talk about on the show, then just email in. And you can email on gmthelifecoach336@gmail.com. That's gmthelifecoach336@gmail.com, all right? So, guys, it's 2020, new year. I'm putting out a lot of content this year. We've got up to 46 episodes. I can't believe how we even got that far so quickly. We're on 46 episodes, and we're coming up to 2,000 plays overall, which is good, because I'm talking about, I was happy when we only had one. So remember, this whole thing is worldwide. Share it, like it, subscribe, follow me, download, everything, yeah? And let's have some fun, yeah? Let's interact this year. We didn't really interact as much last year. Let's interact this year, and let's get going, all right? All the people that are supporting the show, I want to thank you. All my friends that have been on the show, I thank you as well, and I'm coming back for some more for you guys. So, yeah, man, listen, take care, look after yourself, and look after all your family members and your friends, and just keep your head up, all right? Take care. Peace.